Jason Statham is back again with Guy Ritchie for a new film called Wrath of Man. Is this one you should watch? I'll let you know right after this. Hey, Outlaw Nation. Welcome back to the Outlaw Nation channel. I am the Outlaw John Rocha, back with another review for you here on the channel. Excited to talk about this one. It's called Wrath of Man. It's from director Guy Ritchie, and it's the first time Jason Statham has led a film directed by Guy Ritchie since 2005 when he did Revolver. And I think we can all agree the less said about that movie, the better. But Wrath of Man is a completely different type of movie than I've maybe ever seen from Guy Ritchie. You know, I'm such a fan of Guy Ritchie, from Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels to Snatch to even the most recent The Gentleman. I even liked Aladdin. I've enjoyed a lot of his films over the years, and certainly I was looking forward to this one. The Gentleman, as I mentioned just a few seconds ago, that's the most recent one. Once again, we had that British criminal underworld. Everybody is an interesting character. They have snappy retorts. They have funny one-liners. They dress really cool. They act really cool. If you haven't seen The Gentleman, I recommend it. Certainly Hugh Grant steals the show, and Colin Farrell when he's in there as well. But of course, Matthew McConaughey leading this one, an American leading a Guy Ritchie film. I don't think I've seen that before. We've seen Americans in Guy Ritchie films, but I had not seen an American lead a bunch of British people in a film under Guy Ritchie's guidance. And we get the reverse in this one. Wrath of Man, Jason Statham. He does not drop the accent at all. He's British as hell going into this world of cash trucks in LA. Here's the basic premise of the film. Jason Statham plays this guy. His name is H. He is kind of this mysterious guy who gets signed on to work for this cash truck company. The great Holt McCallany plays Bullet, who is essentially the older guy guiding him into this job, showing him the ropes. We get Joshua Hartnett in this film as well, as a guy who's kind of busting H's balls all the time while he's getting his feet wet doing this cash truck job. And we're wondering about Jason Statham's character because he doesn't say too much, does his own thing, and then all of a sudden during a cash truck robbery by a crew of criminals, he steps out and absolutely blasts them away with precision, with methodical precision, Hitman-esque methodical precision. And we got questions like, what is this all about? And then we find out in flashback that H lost his son to a cash truck robbery. And we think, okay, and he got shot himself and put in the hospital. So we think, okay, he's here to get revenge for what happened to his son because they killed him, but also for himself. But what we discover even further as the movie goes along is that he's actually in charge of a crew of cash truck robbers themselves. He's paid to have a new identity created so he can infiltrate this cash truck company and set up or get himself to be in a position where the crew that killed his son, the crew that took that money, the crew that shot him and put him in the hospital and drove his wife away from him because of the death of their son, attacks one of the trucks that H is working, and he can exact his revenge. That's essentially the film overall. And I'll tell you what, people, I've seen some of the critics, oh, it's a paper-thin plot, blah, blah, blah. It's a revenge film. Are you looking for Shakespeare or Citizen Kane in a revenge film? If you are, stop wasting your time and our time. This is a fun revenge film that actually is a complete change of pace, in my opinion, for Guy Ritchie. As I said, we're used to seeing those witty one-liners and funny moments and unique characters. Although this film does have unique characters and some strong, powerful characters, there are no witty one-liners or funny little moments or asides given here with some voiceover to accompany it or some cute soundtrack or anything like that. No, it's actually a pretty stark, brutal, harsh, and dark film from Guy Ritchie, and Jason Statham leads the way in a powerful fashion and shows you that he was built to lead films like this. Loving this cast. As I said, Holt McCallany in this one, Josh Hartnett, as I mentioned, but we also get Jeffrey Donovan in this, Ruben Castillo. So much fun to see Ruben Castillo in this as well. Eddie Marsan, who a lot of you have seen through a number of things, from Atomic Blonde to Ray Donovan. Great to see Eddie Marsan in there. And Scott Eastwood is in this one as well. And Guy Ritchie co-wrote this one with Ivan Atkinson and Marn Davies. It's based on a book. It's based on a 2004 French film, called Cash Truck by Nicholas Bukrieff. I hope I'm saying that right. This one is out now for you to watch and go see. One last thing, Andy Garcia is in this cast as well. Don't want to leave him out. And you get a little a cameo from Post Malone, of all people, as a robber in this one as well. I do want to say about the film, one thing that really struck me is the score of this film. I want to give some love to the composer, Christopher Benstead. Who did work with Guy Ritchie on The Gentleman. He did the film score for this. It is a pounding film score that does not let you go. It has those dark tones. This film evokes Thief. It evokes Den of Thieves. It evokes Heat. It evokes Collateral. So it's got a lot of that mixture roaming throughout, and there are some pretty brutal scenes from Jason Statham when he is exacting his revenge, trying to find the names and the people who are part of this cash truck robber crew that ended up killing his son. And we actually find out a couple of surprises about this cash truck crew that leads to why Jason Statham couldn't find him initially. So overall, here's what I'll tell you. This one, 4 out of 5 cowboy hats. Couldn't give it 5 out of 5 because obviously it's a revenge film and it's not as, a deep or layered or complex. But this is a fun, kick-ass time at the movies. Go see this in the theater, or if you can rent it on demand when it comes out, do that as well. I'm telling you, you won't go wrong. If you love revenge films, this is one made for you. A lot of cussing, a lot of bullets, a lot of fighting, and a lot of badassery going throughout, led by Jason Statham. So Wrath of Man, go see it. Much love to you. Let me know what you thought of the movie if you get a chance to see it, or what you thought of this review in the comments section below. Remember to hit like on this video as well, and share the video. That's so important to us here at the Outlaw Nation. Share the video so people can come over and be part of the nation as I do more and more of these reviews and trailer reactions as well. All right, much love to you. Hope you enjoy the movie, and we'll talk to you next time with another review here on the Outlaw Nation. Be well.